Hello, 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 and good morning. Hey, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. You all, the Lord is just so good. He's so worthy to be praised. Praise report. Yes, finally, I have a praise report. I've been hearing everyone else's praise reports. Jesus, from prayer, intercession, fasting, oh God, on others' behalf, right? Well, most of the time when you're doing this, people don't even understand that you're even in faith for things for yourself, right? Jesus, Jesus. So, God is so good. He's so worthy to be praised. Yesterday morning, I've got so much respect for you content creators. Let me just tell you this. Because yesterday morning, the Lord had me up from 5 a.m., Jesus, till 6 p.m., literally going through my live videos, editing, clipping, posting, Jesus, to all of my platforms. And when I tell you, that thing took a good 8 hours, right? And that was not even editing with perfection. It was editing to get the message out, right? The most important parts of the message. I've got so much respect for you all. You deserve to be paid. Let me just tell you that. You do. And so be that as it may, and it was my day off, so I'm thinking I'm going to rest, and the Lord wakes me up like, nah, you're not resting. You're getting this message out. You're going to have to clip. Jesus, edit. And I did it with ease. Don't get it wrong, but it was the different platforms I had to get it to. And then, of course, the time of the downloading and everything else and uploading. Be that as it may. The Lord is good and he's worthy to be praised. So then when I go to lay down for a little while in between those 8 hours, taking my little 15-minute break, I get the email about what? Jesus. I've been included in a lawsuit against Social Security, who was sitting up here sending out overpayment letters to millions of Americans after COVID. Oh my God. And I remember when I got that letter, and then I showed proof every time that I was working that I was sending it in. Okay. So I went to the Social Security office and put in a waiver and handed them all of my paperwork, all of my check stubs, everything that I was sending in during COVID while I was working. So I've been waiting to hear a response about that. True story, because I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheat. So it's like, how are you telling me I owe you when I sent you all the proof every time that I was working, right? Because once again, I was on disability Social Security for Jesus, like 13 good years because of severe depression and anxiety. Am I making sense to you? So once I was able to start working, to get off of the system because it's not enough money to survive, I was sending in every time I got a job. So I get this notice, this email, and then I go to SSA.gov and I log in, and come to find out there's a Campos lawsuit against Social Security for this very thing, for the American people. Jesus Christ. Someone was bold enough and did a lawsuit. Like, I'm not paying this back. I'm not responsible for this. So I'm grateful, because just like I was included in that lawsuit for them trying to wrongfully say that I owe debt that I'm not responsible for, right? I was included in one for my student loans as well. It was a defense lawsuit. And the good news is, against many colleges, that lied to people, had them getting all this debt, but yet didn't get them a job like it was promised. So those thousands of dollars got dismissed and forgiven in debt, right? Yeah. And the craziest thing is, once all of that was forgiven, that's when I got the letter from Social Security trying to say that I owed. And it was almost the same amount of the money that was forgiven from the lawsuit for the student loans. So I knew it was bogus, right? So be that as it may, glory be to God, I'm included in another lawsuit to get rid of debt. Jesus. Now, be this as it may, I've told you all, the Lord always told me to be a cheerful giver. That's how I'm blessed. Moving forward. So that was yesterday morning. God is so good and worthy to be praised. So I woke up this morning to check my check stub. I have a $783 bonus on my check. The Lord has said, I'm rewarding you for your cheerful giving, daughter. I told you January 1st. Once you get this last debt paid off that you didn't even realize you still had, that was holding on to you financially from the state of Tennessee, you and your children and your grandchildren are about to be blessed. So then the Lord gave me a way to pay the debt. Yeah. Glory be to God. And then, my God, here the money coming right back in February. You know, the Lord is good and he's worthy to be praised, but I have always told you all, I know that I am meant to be on my job because the Lord constantly gives provision for the ministry through the job. Like literally, he gives the provision for Save Our Families Incorporated through my job. Like I do ministry on the job. This is the real deal, man. Like everybody is not going to have a church building. You minister where you are. Like this is a word of encouragement. Don't let people think that if you don't have a church building that you're not winning souls, man. Like if you are ministering to people on your job, yeah, you showing them the love of God. Yeah. You know, people got to understand soul winning is more than being in the church with the same people every Sunday, every Wednesday, every small group. Because that's not soul winning. Literally sitting up here taking members from another church, bringing them into yours is not soul winning. Spoiler alert. So anyway, God is good. He's worthy to be praised. And I told you all many times, being a cheerful giver, sometimes I get back 100-fold, 200-fold, 300-fold, 400-fold, 500-fold. This time I got back $783 worth fold. Jesus, cheerful giving. I've been helping my son, been helping my daughter, been helping strangers right here on what? TikTok. Jesus. Been helping strangers right here where? In my local area on the street when I go out to eat. Oh God. The cheerful giving, my God. And then the Lord let me know this is what you're going to give to your son and this is what you're going to give to your daughter out of this paycheck. Because what are we doing? Wealth transfer. Wealth transfer. Now that the stronghold of that financial bondage has been broken and I've got, and my breakthrough, it now goes to my children. See, I believe in my children being blessed while I'm alive to see it, not once I'm out of this world. You follow what I'm saying? See, my mother didn't live to see me blessed. And the truth is, I was going through pictures yesterday. Yesterday was a day of reflection. And one of the blankets I had made when my mother passed away was one with the picture of her and I 2 days before she passed away. And it said, my mother taught me everything I know except for how to live without her. I had no idea what it was going to be like living without my mother. But I see now, as much as I love my mother, she was a part of my bondage. And I would tell her that from time to time because she was my hindrance because I was the child taking care of her while taking care of my own children. While my sisters and brothers went out doing whatever they wanted to do, living how they wanted to live. And the Lord showed me yesterday, he said, she had to pass away for you to live, daughter. I know you miss her. But see, my daddy is able to live and see me blessed, and he constantly tells me that he loves what the Lord is doing in my life and how the Lord has changed my life. And he encourages me to keep going and keep moving forward no matter what. You all, my uncles from Africa tell me to keep moving forward. My God, my cousins from Africa and Europe and Canada keep telling me to keep moving forward. The males in my life keep giving me the strength and the courage to keep moving forward. See, what you got to understand is I told you all many times, I know that I am blessed to be a blessing to others. It's always been my life, a cheerful giver. You will never make me think that tithes and offering is what's going to bless me when I know without a shadow of a doubt, being a cheerful giver is how I'm constantly blessed. This is a praise report because this is encouragement for those of you who think you're not doing anything. You keep calling on the name of the Lord. You keep trusting the Lord. You keep thanking the Lord. And I'm telling you, he's going to give you the financial breakthrough that you need. Because understand, hey, everything in this earth belongs to the Lord. Be obedient. Give when he tell you to give. with a cheerful heart and watch you get your breakthrough.